I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes feel you presence at my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see your eyes, I can see your smile. You need to be. Oh, there's beauty up above, and this one melting no desire. You wake up suddenly, you're in love.
Waiting for my damn self, not in distress, to get a mic on. I'd like to quickly say the ushers are available to assist you to your table, and please, as much as possible, help us observe the protocols of the COVID-19 provided by Lagos State. As you already know, there's always a task force at this event to make sure that we abide by the rules of the COVID-19. Distinguished guests, I'd like to say once again, good evening this time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be starting by inviting the Chief Executive Officer of Prosperis Holdings, Mr. Olukayode Fadaunsi, to the stage.
For his opening
Please
remarks.
give him a round of applause.
Please.
Where you did? I beg, you go teach me this work. Because when I saw the bill that we had to pay for you, I asked myself whether I'm in the right profession. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome to our end of year party. My name is Kayode Fadaunsi, as they say, and I don't know whether I am one of the hosts tonight, so you have to try and make yourself very comfortable. I'm told I have the program of event that I just gave to my chairman now. The state event can go very far, but our landlord, our landladies are here also. People who gave us the call. They are watching us. They are there. So in case anything goes wrong, please come to this side. There are two of them there, so that you can help us beg them to put on the AC back. All right, please, if you will just help me stand up and help me give God a round of applause for a great year for all of us. Thank you very much. You may have your seat. Okay, I saw my wife approaching. I was afraid whether I've said something wrong. All right, okay. We have thanked God. We thank all of you for showing up for us. I see many faces here that we saw last year at our end of year party. It's not easy to come out in, looking sharp and bright and, so beautiful and so handsome tonight. So thank you. I'd like to thank, all our customers, a lot of them here, our shareholders, our other stakeholders, so many people that support our businesses from year to year. As you know, our businesses from real estate to finance house to micro lending to investment banking to trusteeship to securities trading to what have I not said? I think we have about 8 of them, and we intend to keep growing them. And we have so many people who back those dreams here. So please help me give them a round of applause. So my job is very simple. It's just to tell you to have a wonderful evening You are going to have lots of food, lots of drinks. Please be careful. Just Lagos State, their mobile court, I think they should have closed now. But just take care and ensure that you enjoy the evening to the fullest, to the fullest, to the fullest. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. So the next segment is just to introduce you. That's the clients, the guests, the media, to the executive team or management of Prosperis Holdings. There are 4 of them. We'll just get to know them better a little because we're pressed for time.
So first on our list.
So the first on our list, of course, is Mr. Kayode Fadaunsi.
Kev, put your hands together. He's going to be the chairperson.
Yes, he's the Chief Executive Officer. Please have your seat. And then next would be the Chief Executive Officer of the Ava Capital Group, consisting of Ava Capital, Ava Securities, Ava Trustees, and Ava Global Asset Managers, Mr. Kayode Falasino. Please welcome him.
Please put your hands together.
And the next person that we'll be calling on is Mr. Samson Nicole. He is the Chief Operating Officer, Prosperis Holdings. Please round of applause for him. Thank you. And then the last but not the least is the Chief Commercial Officer, Prosperis Holdings. His name is Mr. Ife Shirey. Welcome, gentlemen. So I have about 6 questions. We'll just be taking in one after the other. So my first question is a general question, so everyone will have to answer, will get to answer the question, the first and the last, and then the other 4, I'll just pick at random. So my first question. So it says that you seem to work so seamlessly together. Can you tell us a bit more about how it's been working together and how you're able to achieve that?
Very easy. They are very good. They are seamless.
Okay, first I would like to say that these guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. And there's something about working with amazing set of people. It is called the rare gift of honesty. And that's what you get, working with these people. You don't have to worry about things happening because they are very open as well as very supportive. I call them my life brothers, with KF being our most senior life brother. Please clap for him. Second is the issue of principle. I think when you reduce everything to principle, then decision making is easy and seamless. So people come to me and they ask questions and you tell them there is a certain way of doing things. They try to run the system and go to either Kefala or KF. But believe you me, it's going to be the same thing because all the decisions are based on principle. And the last thing, let me just also quickly add this. We play for the same team. We are constantly looking at the big picture. And that is why, they say that you have to watch your back. For me, I don't have to watch my back because I know they got my back. And it's interesting and fun working with them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Falasini.
So for me, the first thing is I've known them all for a while. So way before Prosperis. He hired me for the first job that I was really crazy about, thankfully. The interview was terrible, but he said I did well. To get that interview, I had to lie to him in Ghana. I didn't know him at all, but someone told me he worked for the company that I wanted to work for then, and I went to meet him and I introduced myself as if I knew him before, because he used to work where I used to work before. So that was a lie, but that's how I met them. So I've known them for over a decade. Him as well, we used to work in the same bank. He was a bit of a terrorist because he was working in credit admin and will not avail to your clients because your documentation is not complete. But the point being, knowing them for so long, working with them closely, understanding who they are, you know, the principles that guide them, especially around work, made it an easy decision when the opportunity came to work with them. And it's a decision that I thank God for daily, you know, and it's absolutely a privilege to, you know, to have them be, according to SA, my life brothers.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Shari.
Thanks. I guess overall we've got very similar objectives and goals. And I think something that SA mentioned, behind closed doors, we're not afraid to be honest with each other. We don't always agree. Yeah, but it looks like we're all in unison in public, you know. But I think Kade and of course the rest of you, we've created an environment that everyone can talk openly and honestly to each other. And I think that's helped us get the business to where it is today. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let me just quickly say one more thing. You know, with them, there's no angle. You say it as it is. Nobody's trying to do anything sinister. You just say it. We know the objective of what we are running towards, and it's easy. Once there's no angle, you don't need to second guess yourself. You just need to walk towards the goal, and with them, you can always do that.
Thank you. Thank you. So my next question will be to Mr. Fadaunsi. So what is the best part of your role, and what is the most surprising part of your role?
Best part is people. Most surprising is people. It's people, you need them to go wherever you want to go, right? So yes. You plan, you want to move from A to B. To move from A to B, you need people to help you move, right? So you need to hire them right. But you never know. You know, interviews, people telling you what you want to hear, I can do, I'm the best in the world, it's all a lie. You are going to find out. So people get you there, and if you don't have the right people, you have to keep, the people coming, you put a lot of effort telling them the direction, then your mind is not there. So that's the most difficult part. But that's also the best part. When you get the right people, the work is a lot easier. A very good example is this event that we are here tonight. I just walked in as a guest as well, right? Somebody is behind the scene, our colleague, that has made this place this beautiful. People. I mean, the whole run of events, you know. Somebody asked me, a friend asked me that, who is the event planner? I said, we are the event planners, so we planned it. And it's somebody amongst us who planned this. And we're going to thank her a lot, you know, after this. Thank you.
Thank you. So my next question is for Mr. Samson Adikole. How do you balance work and personal life?
But it's that's one question I don't like to answer. I remember way back in the university, so I finished from Obafemi University, Great Fair. And you know, walking from hostel to class, you get to see people, they ask you, how is your spiritual life? And you basically ask, what is the difference between whether spiritual life or physical or social? It's just one life. Just like you have one day, you eat in the day, you sleep, you read, you go to work. So for me, I live my life as a whole, a total. And whether it is work, family, it's just one life that I live. And in balancing them, absolutely, you know, boils down to discipline. Once you're disciplined and you know when to move from the point to the other, then it's fine. So for me, whether life, work, family, everything is one life, and I live it to the fullest. Because discipline tells me when to draw the line, when to finish work, when to read, when to do other things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So my next question would be for Mr. Falasina. What is the one quality that you look for in a team member?
That's simple, attitude. You can. So when I started my investment banking career, I used to be a commercial banker, and and he interviewed and hired me. I didn't know investment banking, but he hired me to a role that required that I had some experience, but I had to, get serious, or as you would say, I had to take myself seriously. And that's the thing that, you always want when you have when you're working with someone. You don't have to know it. Nobody brought knowledge from heaven. But the attitude, the commitment, the daily grind to be able to focus on results, not get carried away by distractions, and get stuff done is something that is extremely important. And that attitude is what I find most important in hiring or working with anyone.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Falasino. So, Mr. Shari, do you ever experience burnout? And if you do, how do you handle it?
Yes, I do. And when I do, I switch off. Very simple. Yeah, I think within the organization, we've created an environment where if you are a constant performer, just do what you need to do. No one second guesses or questions on what is right. So when I say switch up, I actually switch up. There are days I'm like, okay, I don't feel like coming to work today, and it's just been a long run, right? And I don't have to have a long conversation with anybody. I won't be in today, but every other thing I need to do, this is the updates, everything is good. And that does it right, it's communication. But of course, I've paid the price earlier. I've done my work well.
You have. Thank you, sir. So my last question is a very interesting one. And if we call on any employee of Prosperis Holdings here, they will be able to answer the question. However, it's to our management. Where do you see the company in 10 years, even our infant? But Mr. Kayode Fadaunsi, please do us the honors of answering that question.
I think we all at Prosperis wants to take our company to be top 10 brand in the country by 2030. So we're working hard to do that. We discovered that every 10 years, for the last 40 years, the people who occupy the top 10 brand, about 6 of them drop in 10 years. So we want to attempt to join the league this long haul. We have 9 more years to do it. So we keep working and we'll see whether we'll show up then.
And we will.
We plan to.
We will. Mr. Falasino, would you like to add to that?
I don't really have anything to add other than the fact that right now we have a base of clients that we serve and are happy with our services. In 10 years' time, we will want a much broader base of clients, right? Much broader base of customers locally and globally who are hooked onto a service and who are able to satisfy their needs. So that's pretty much what the focus is.
Thank you. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We've come to the end of the segment. Thank you, Mr. Adekole. Thank you, Mr. Falasino, Mr. Shari, and Mr. Fadam. The culture champion, and the nominees are Bolanle Kanim, who is the head of human resources, Prosperis Holdings, Adejoke Ganiu, the head of operations, and Kunle Odebi, the head of our lending businesses. And the winner is Bolanle Kanim. The Rookie of the Year, and the nominees are Emmanuel Adebayo, Kopoworola Adifowose, Olufunke Bernard, and the winner is Emmanuel Adebayo. Please give it up for him. They won't believe in the night I could feel. The top salesperson for the year, and the nominees are Emmanuel Adebayo, Samuel Ichilusi, Akule Adebi, and the winner is Samuel Ichilusi. Baby, you're the best. I wasn't looking. The top performing business, Prosperis Holdings, year 2021. The lending business, give it up for the lending team. Everybody on the lending team, we want you up on the stage right now, please. And we give it up for the finest team! Winning the top performing department for the year 2021. The Chairman's Award, which is also known as the Employee of the Year Award. And the nominees are Bolale Kanim, Samuel Ichilusi, and Adejoke Daniel. And the winner is
Lagos, show some love as I bring on stage loud.
tonight. Clients, guests, employees, friends of employees, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you.
His mercies, His graciousness, and His kindness over the course of 2021 especially. So thank you, God. I'd like to say thank you to all our shareholders. It is because of you that we're here, your support, we don't take for granted, and we hope that we are making you proud. I'd like to say thank you to the chairman, and thank you to the members of the board. We count on your support, and you've always shown, yourselves very valuable to us. I'd like to say thank you to the staff and the team at Prosperis. We are here because of you, and 2021 was a good year because you all took yourselves seriously. So thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you to our customers. You are the most important factor in our business. We thank you for the confidence you've shown in us. We hope that we've been able to repose the same confidence in giving you the quality of service. And I'd like to say that we commit to ensure that we will continue to do this, and up the game even further in 2022. Finally, thank you to our colleagues in the industry, to our friends, to our families, and everyone that is here. I'd like to say a final thank you to Motuayo and the team that made this occasion possible. A round of applause for them, please. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to hand over to the compare so we can introduce the next artist. But a final thank you. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
And we're so happy you will finally come in to the end of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to get excited. The person I'm about to call on stage right now dropped his first single over a decade ago and is still relevant and hitting on the charts in the industry. By far, Nigeria's biggest export right now. Show some love for the Black Diamond himself. One day, go!
Chinese.